Joe Biden's utter weakness was on full display while addressing the globalists at the UN, pledging America as the piggy bank for the rest of the world. When it came to Biden's body language, as usual, he oozed weakness on the world stage. And when compared to former President Trump speaking at the UN during his tenure, well, the difference was glaringly obvious.
The Assembly.
I ask the United States Congress for additional funds to expand World Bank financing by $25 billion. We must and we will. The road ahead is long and difficult, but if we persevere and prevail, if we keep the faith in ourselves and show what's possible.
The greatest in the United States Constitution is its first three beautiful words. They are, "We the people." Generations of Americans have sacrificed to maintain the promise of those words, the promise of our country and of our great history.
Greg Hartley is a behavior and body language expert. He joins us now. Greg, thank you for joining.
Thanks, Will. Glad to be here.
Greg, let's start with that clip of Biden addressing the UN. What are you seeing here in terms of body language?
Well, Joe Biden is two people. He has two delivery methods. One is listen, now listen. The other is come on, man. And when he's doing now listen, he raises his hands and he does this televangelist thing. And he has a speech pattern, loud, 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 low, low, low. And he shows passion for things by simply being loud. And if you don't believe that, he stumbles over words while he's trying to be passionate. People don't stumble over words when they're passionate. So he's acting here, so where else is he acting? Has to become your question. That's the first one.
Trump posting on Truth Social about Biden's UN speech, tearing him apart for his horrendous delivery, saying he would have been ran out of politics if he gave a similar speech, also calling it an embarrassment to America. We showed a clip of Trump speaking at the UN. What are you seeing from Trump's body language in that clip?
Well, you know, Trump got in trouble in the past for everything that he did was grand. He's turned that grand language to the right place, on America, on the Constitution, on the American people. He delivers much better when he does prepared material, and he does hold on to passion as he's doing it. If you'll listen, he slows down and articulates the words he's trying to point and even puts a fine point out. I think he does a good job here, much stronger.
I want to play you a moment from Attorney General Merrick Garland's testimony on Capitol Hill earlier today and get your reaction.
There is not one set of laws for the powerful and another for the powerless, one for the rich and another for the poor, one for Democrats and another for Republicans. Our job is not to take orders from the president, from Congress, or from anyone else. I am not the president's lawyer. I will add, I am not Congress's prosecutor.
You think he looks worried? What are you seeing from Garland's body language there?
Well, I certainly see fight or flight in that first part when he's talking about the American people and there not being two rules of law. When he gets to the other piece, his eyes stop blinking as much because that's not dangerous. But if American people believe there's no rule of law, it's a dangerous time. And look at his blink rate increase. That's a sign of stress. Look at his tightening of his lips and his vocal cords tightening. And then as he's doing this, you can just see that he's feeling stress. You can hear his voice waver. You can hear those things. And his hands are folded and he's fidgeting, which is releasing nervous energy. If he was confident in what he was saying, he would raise his thumbs. Typically, people raise their thumbs when they're confident. So he certainly feels the pressure. It's a good thing.
What are other tells that you can see when someone has their body language maybe amiss that you would say in politics would make someone look unconfident?
Yeah, so there are a handful of things. We typically look for a person's illustrators to match their words. So just like I'm doing, punctuating my thoughts as I move along. If those get out of line, you should be concerned. And when a person is doing something a lot like Biden did with that loud, 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 low, 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 loud, 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 if you just go listen to that entire speech, you can pick out those patterns. It is disingenuous. And what we know is that politicians have to make 50% of the people, 51% happy. So often they are less than forthcoming.
Well, I hope that I look confident today doing Newsmax hosting for the first time. Thank you so much, Greg, for joining.
You look
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks.